Been a little MIA. Since we have our bottles here, we have our gonna be a perfect time to start something. There's never gonna be a perfect time to go for your drinks and that. So I've been a little MIA, and the reason for that is because if you haven't heard, I did start a bottled coffee small business. It's been such a learning curve, but also super fun, and it is based in the Houston area. And so basically what we do is bottle fresh lattes and sell them to customers. And so it's been like I mentioned, it's been a journey. I didn't know what I didn't know till I didn't know. So I knew coming into this it was going to be a lot, and there was a lot that I didn't know, but you just don't know what that is until you're doing it, if that makes any sense. It's just been learning from designing labels to creating them, to how to print them, how to make them waterproof, what bottles to use, how to clean them, how to seal them, how to sell them, social media. It is a lot, but I do think it is super fun. And so I just wanted to share a little bit behind the scenes of what it has been like, and you know, hopefully this continues to grow. And it has been a challenge, and it was a leap of faith, but it's something that I did enjoy, and I wanted and needed something that I enjoyed, and this was it. And so just kind of wanted to show you a little bit behind the scenes of what that has looked like. If you're on the Houston, check us out at Via Coffee Co. So I did name it Villa Coffee Co., and the reason for that is based on my grandpa's last name. His last name is Villalobos, and so he was a huge coffee drinker, and it was part of his daily life, and so it kind of just spread throughout the family. And it is something we did inherit, you know, just enjoying a cup of coffee. And but more than that, like, he really taught us and really emphasized on the value of family, and the value of sticking together and being there through the good and through the bad, and at the end of the day just having love for each other. And I think that's really impactful, and one of the reasons why I love coffee so much, besides the flavor, is because it's a topic conversation, or it's a way to develop relationships, friendships. And so just grabbing a cup of coffee with someone, or talking about it, or bonding over it, is just something special. And so I wanted the name to mean something, and so it really is because of my grandpa, and because of what he taught us, and also the whole concept of, you know, loving your family, and through the good and the bad, and then also serving other people, and just this communal communal values, and lifting each other up. And so I have learned a lot, and I'm going to show you a little bit of what that looks like. And so these are the labels. This is what we're starting. It probably is going to change in a few months or in a few weeks. So I wanted something really basic, very simple, and so this is what we have. This is not cut off yet, but we do have 16 ounce and 8 ounce lattes. So the 8 ounce labels look like this, and then the 16 ounce are a little bit bigger, and then the bottles. And so this is 8 ounce, and this is 16 ounce, so it fits twice. Some people you know, drink a lot of coffee, or wanted to make it last longer, or want more of it. So this is perfect for that, because it fits a lot, and if you pour it ice, it fits even more. But some people just like the little tiny 8 ounce for your everyday. And so I decided to do 8 and 16. I did try 12, but it was kind of in the middle of this, but I prefer 8 and 16 just because this is one serving, and this can be 2 to 4 versus the 12 ounces, just kind of in the middle. But I don't know, I just like 8 and 16. And this is the first weekend where we'll sell. I'm very nervous, but very excited. It's been a learning curve, still learning a lot, from pulling a shot to how to bottle it, how to seal it, like what kind of bottles. So it's been an experience, but I'm excited to learn and see how this first weekend goes. So I just wanted to document and show y'all like behind the scenes and how it goes. So let's get started. Came to help. It's 9 a.m. I stayed up till like past midnight, and it's another drop off Saturday, and this is what it looks like. Coffee, and gotta pack these orders. These are Valentine's bundles, and they come in a box. And over here we have our thank you cards. Just need to pull one. And again, these are bottles, so we have 16 ounce and 8 ounce, and I wanted to go with glass just because it's reusable, it's recyclable. I give the customers opportunity to return the bottles to me for a discount, and so it's really more it's better for the environment, but also if they don't want to return it to me, they can use it for something else, and they're super cute. It has been a challenge which I didn't learn or didn't realize, but the supply chain issues we're having at the moment because of the pandemic have been interesting. So for a while we did have to replace it with different sizes, and then for one event we had to do plastic just because of the shortage. But again, that's one of the things you live and learn, and you adjust. And then these are thank you cards, and so this is not cut out, but these are the thank you cards and just kind of what we put. And then this book I really do recommend. I've been learning more about coffee because there's just so much to it, and it's called the World Atlas of Coffee, and it just gives everything from its history to how to produce, roasting. And so if you want to get more into the coffee business and learn, I really do recommend, and I'll put the link down below. And then I got my stickers from Canva just because it was more convenient, but these are label stickers. I did make the labels on Canva, and again, I wanted it to be really simple. I went with a green color just because I wanted to use sage green, and I really do like that color. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to change it. I might change it for a different variation, but for now this is what it is. I did order for Canva. It was pretty affordable and got here pretty quickly, so pretty content with that. And then this over here, which I was using for my tripod, are the labels. So we have vanilla latte, we offer almond oat, lactose free and regular 2% milk. We have mocha latte, caramel latte, and cafe latte. So these are different labels. These are the ones that are pre-made, but we just print them out as we need them. I have had a few questions on how we print our labels, and so we use printable vinyl, which I can also link down below, off of Amazon, and we print them, and then we laminate them with this laminator that I got from Target, and then cut them with the paper cutter, and they peel off pretty well. And so that's kind of the process, still learning how to make it more effectively, possibly in color, but we'll just kind of have to see. And this is just kind of the behind the scenes. We have our bottles here, we have our thank you cards here, we have our labels, we have our printed labels, paper cutter, laminator, laptop, screen, and then this is just kind of the setup. And this is the bags we use. I got them off of Amazon for like 100 of them for like 20-30 bucks. So just simple clear bags. Then I usually put the label on top of the bag and put the coffee in there. And I think it's just very simple, pretty cute, and a durable bag. Also, we'll link those. This is where I usually store the coffee. Usually we make them the day before so they can be fresh. Right now we don't have any made, but I am stuck with Celsius because I am currently obsessed and very influenced by the YouTube influencers and Instagram. So yeah, this is just kind of what we're working with, still rearranging and figuring out systems, but overall thankful and glad to use it. And find us on Instagram. I am working on the website. This has been going on for a few months. I think we're on month 3, and it's a lot of work, but it's really fun. And so check us out on Instagram at Via Coffee Co, on Facebook as well, and then also follow me on Coffee with Myra. That's where it's more of a coffee personal blog of other coffee shops I find, where I write other coffee shops I try out, travel stuff, personal life stuff, and so just my creative outlet at Coffee with Myra. So I hope you enjoy behind the scenes of what it has been like, and I just wanted to end with a few things that I have learned and keep in mind. And number one is that there's room for everyone at the table. Sometimes it can get really discouraging when you see someone else do similar things or have kind of the same concept or idea, but I really genuinely believe there's room for everyone at the table. And so just kind of supporting each other and knowing that you're not going to be everyone's favorite, and that is not necessarily a bad thing. For example, my favorite coffee shop might not be my friend or my sister's favorite coffee shop, and that is okay. We have different preferences, different things we look for, and so I hope people enjoy not only the coffee of my flavor, but what we stand for, and where we come from, and the dream that kind of we had and our values behind it. And so, for example, my favorite coffee shop is one downtown, and they're really local, they're new. It's called At 3 Fips, and I really enjoy the flavor, and they have really nice people, and it's just my favorite right now. But it hasn't always been my favorite, or it won't always be my favorite. It kind of changes, and it's difficult with coffee because everyone likes their coffee different and everyone has different opinions. But I aim to have something that tasted like coffee, that was convenient, that was customizable, and that was affordable as it can be, and that supports my dream of eventually having a brick and mortar coffee shop in the future, and just learning about business and having something to be excited for. And so there's room for everyone at the table. You're not going to be everyone's favorite, and kind of just, if you have a dream, or if you have a vision, or if you want to start something, just to go for it. I took the approach which I learned from a podcast called Making Moves, and that is launched now and then adjust later, and that's just kind of what it works for me. It's really not everyone agrees with it. Some people are more of planners and then launching, versus me, it's like I have to launch and then I'll adjust later, because then it just won't happen. And I think that is okay. I think a big key of having a successful business or having a successful project is learn how to adjust and be flexible and learn, and that's kind of been what's been happening. One of the examples is the label. Like, what I started with is not what I have now, and probably won't what I won't have in a few weeks or in a few months. And you know, the products I started with, I have added to it, and that's okay. And so that's the approach. It worked for me, and it can work for a lot of people. So if that works for you, I hope, you know, that's something you take of, you know, wisely, starting now, launching now, and then later adjusting. And you know, there's never going to be a perfect time to start something. There's never going to be a perfect time to go for your dreams. And not everything's going to be perfect, so why not do it now? But I know everyone has different opinions on that, but that's just kind of the approach I took and what worked for me. And so I hope you enjoy this. It's a little bit different, but I hope it, if you have tried my product or have heard of it or seen it, that it gives you a little bit more idea of what happens and what goes into it, and the work, and all the behind the scenes stuff. I know I really like enjoying it. But thanks for tuning in. Follow us at Via Coffee Co on Instagram, and me on at Coffee with Myra on Instagram. And until next time.